Gently just loosening your back. Just feeling the nice stretch in your lumbar spine. Keeping shoulder blades flat if you can. Take it slowly. Linking that breath with the movement. No rush. One more each way. And then going into shoulder bridges after you've done the last one. Feet flat, hands by your side. Lifting hips up. Inhale as you go up. Exhale as you bring the bum down. Making sure you feel the whole foot on the ground. Feeling the insides of your feet as well, knees pointing forwards. Slowly inhaling as you go up a few more times. Exhaling as you come down. Again, just feeling that curvature in the back. Maybe the lumbar spine, the lower back. Let's stay up with the last one. We activate the glutes and the hamstrings here. Once you're nice and high, you're clenching bum on the top. Tilting pelvis slightly up to the ceiling if you can. And then lifting your right heel off the mat. Dropping the right heel back down, lifting the left heel off. And left heel comes down. A few more times in your own time, just alternating the heels. Inhaling as you lift, exhaling as you come down. Next time you lift the right heel, you might want to lift the whole foot if it's there. Bring the leg into a tabletop position, bringing it all the way down. Inhale, lifting left. Exhale, bringing the foot down. If you want to stay with heels, that is absolutely fine. Carry on. And make sure you still have that tilt in the pelvis. So you're activating the glutes. You're not getting to your lower back. One more each way. Keeping the hips high. And one more on the left side. Once you've got the left foot on the mat, if it's there, lift both heels off, come onto the tippy toes. Again, tilting pelvis so your pubic bone is higher than the belly button. Tucking in the two last ribs, sucking belly button in, and keeping spine in this position. Inhaling as you lift both arms overhead without changing the shape of your spine. Exhaling, bring the arms by your side again. A few more times. As you're opening the ribs, the lungs, you inhale. And exhale as you bring the arms down. If you feel any discomfort on your lower back, you can always drop the heels. But if you tug the pelvis more, you should feel it in your glutes, possibly your hamstrings. There shouldn't be any pain in your lower back. One more time. And then once they bring arms up by your side, bring the heels onto the mat. And then bring the spine down slowly. Tug the knees into your chest. Massage your lower back for a few breaths. And if it feels nice, extend both legs. Or maybe one at a time. Just to stretch out your hamstrings a little bit. You can massage the back of your legs. We'll come back to your hamstring stretch. And keep the legs in the air. You can come into a tabletop position, bending knees. And then press your lower back onto the mat. Fingertips interlace behind your head. And lift the shoulders off as you breathe out. Finding the core. Finding your stomach muscles working. Feel that your lumbar spine is flat, but the shoulder blades are off if possible. Elbows wide. And extend both legs up to the ceiling. Inhale as you drop both of them towards the mat. Exhale as you bring them back up. 4 more times. Inhale as you drop. Keeping shoulder blades high. Exhale as you lift. Pressing the lumbar spine into the mat as hard as you can. Just to be on the safe side. And then bring it back. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale, come back. One last time. I'm going to come up halfway only. And then pressing lower back onto the mat. Just twist to your right with the shoulders, wide elbows. Come back to the center. Inhale. Exhale, twist to your right. And then 2 more each way. Inhale in the middle. Exhale left. Inhale, middle. Exhale, right. If you need to bring the legs into a tabletop, please do. And then one more. Come back to center. Tug the knees into your chest. Head onto the mat for a sec. Massage your back. And I will roll over my ankles to come into a tabletop position on all fours. You roll onto the side if you wish. I'm crunching up again, crossing ankles, rolling up and over, hands on the mat, and stepping back into a tabletop position in the middle of the mat. Once you're there, cat-cow a few times. It should feel nice in your stomach. Inhale as you open the chest. Exhale as you round your back. Take it slow so you feel the stretch both ways. And then make this the last one. Slowly go into your front, lying all the way down, stacking hands under your forehead. And then keeping the hands flat to start with, just lift your shoulders for a sec. Inhale. Exhale, bring the shoulders down. Starting to switch on the back muscles. You have the option to stick the hands to your forehead. And as you lift the arms with your shoulders. Exhale as you come down. Pressing feet into the mat. Giving your glutes a little squeeze. Just to make sure we are not shortening the lower back. You're not putting pressure on the lower back. Inhale as you lift, feeding the upper back muscles, switching on, activating. Exhale as you come down, twice more. Inhale. Make sure the shoulders are staying away from the ears. With the last one, I'm going to stay up. You can carry on here if you want. Otherwise, tug the shoulder blades together, elbows behind you. And then reach the arms overhead as you're trying to stay upright. Inhale as you open and tug the elbows. Exhale as you reach the arms to the front. If that's too much, bring the fingertips together underneath your forehead. Twice more. One last time. And then bring the hands underneath your shoulders. Relax your head and shoulders onto the mat. Let's push back up onto all fours. A few more cat-cow poses if it feels nice. Again, that will stretch your stomach, your back. And then make sure you're stacking your hips, stacking your shoulders. I'm going to drop my right elbow where my right heel of the hand was, but I'm staying on the left hand. Lift the left leg behind you. Lift the left heel higher than your left hip and start squeezing your left glute, your left hip. Trying to keep the left foot as high as you can, preferably higher than your left glute. Bring that left foot out to your left, hopefully in line with your hip, and then push it back behind you. The entire time you keep it high, you squeeze the glute. Bring it out to your left again for 4 more. Bring it back, keeping it high, squeezing it the entire time. And then 3 more, I'm doing it slow, so there is a lot of control there. I'm feeling the left glute muscle working here. And then we've got 2 more. Push it all the way back. And once you've done the last one, leave it out to the side. And then tap that left foot onto the mat to your left. Bring it back up high, keep it to the side. And give me another 4, tap down. Lift back up. Try and lift it every time you come up a little bit higher for 3 more. Tap it down. 2 more. With the last one, lift it as high as you can, still on the side, and just pump it up on the very top for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and push it to the back. Bring the knee down onto the mat. Sit back into child's pose, reach both arms to the front, tug the toes under, and find your first downward dog. Bit of pedaling there. I know you can feel probably both bum cheeks, but hopefully the left side can really feel it. And then lift the left leg behind you again into a 3-legged dog, and bring the left shin forwards behind the wrists into pigeon position. Just a quick stretch on your glutes. Wiggle your right knee back. Straighten your back, look up to the ceiling for a breath, and then walk the fingertips forwards if it's there. Make sure you can find that glute stretch in the left side without hurting your knee. Just for a few breaths. And then straighten back up. Push back into your downward dog. Tucking back toes. Lifting the bum back up again. Pedaling the heels out. And then drop down onto your knees. I turn around, you stay where you are. And again, your left elbow is going to come where your left hand was. Stay on your right hand. Stick the right leg to the back, preferably higher than your hips, so you can already feel your glutes. Give it a good squeeze. Shoulders away from the ears. And then bring that left foot to the, right foot to the right. For 5, keeping it high. Nice and slowly push it back. You can feel the control the entire time. Inhale as you bring it to the side, keeping it high. So that's all the muscles in the glutes, the medius, the minimus, not just a big muscle group. Bring it all the way back, still finding it and keeping it high. Last 2, inhale as you bring it to the side. Exhale, push it back. With the last one, bring it to the side, keep it high, just for a split second. And then tap the right toes down for 5. Bring back up even higher than before, squeeze. For 4, bring back up and squeeze. For 3, doing it faster is so much easier. But you want to strengthen those muscles, so slowing it all the way down. With the last one, stay up. And pump it up to the ceiling for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it to the back. Rest your right knee down. Tug the toes, reach the arms forwards, find your downward dog again. Pedal the heels out a few times. And then lift the right leg. Step it forwards into your pigeon. Right shin rests behind the wrists. Wiggling your left knee back. Spine is long, looking up just for a split second. Big inhale. Exhale, walk the hands forwards and find your pigeon. Make sure you can feel the stretch in the right glute. Hold it for a couple of breaths. And then step back again into your downward dog slowly. Again, a bit of movement is good. Make sure you're straightening the arms. You're getting ready for that real stretch. And look to the front of the mat. Step or jump forwards, feet hip distance. Give me 1 halfway lift. Really lengthening the spine here as you lift. And exhale into a forward fold, hold it here. Hug the back of your knees. Turn your head side to side. So you feel your neck loosening as well. And then hands on your shins, again bend the knees, round your back, hang your head. Come all the way into standing position with Tadasana. Take a big breath in on the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. Just going to go through your sun salutation a couple of times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward, fold. No rush, take it slow with the first one. Wait for the stretch to happen. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, I'm going to step back. By all means, jump back into your high plank position. Drop the knees if you wish, or go through your full chaturanga as you sink onto your front. Exhale. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. I'm taking it slow. And then find your downward dog in your own time. Take one more inhale. And one more exhale once you're there. Keep that slight bend in the knees. Keep pushing the chest through. On your next inhale, look forward. Step or jump to the front of the mat as you exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. This is still just your warm-up, so no rush. Exhale, forward, fold. This time with a flat back and bend knees. Come all the way up. Inhale, reach up on the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, chaturanga. No rush with that. You can step it, jump it, knees down, knees off. Inhale, cobra, thighs off if you want to do your downward dog. Upward dog. And find your downward dog as you exhale. Try and stretch those chest again. One more inhale, one more exhale with straight arms. Neck is long. Shoulders are traveling to your lower back. On your next inhale, lift the right leg behind you, three-legged dog. Bring that right knee to the nose 3 times. Ripple forwards into your high plank. Try and touch the knee to the nose. Push back into your three-legged dog. Still pushing the chest through, lifting that right heel high. Exhale, knee to nose. Still just working on the activation of your stomach muscles. Inhale, reach back up. One last time, knee to nose, and try and hold it there. Touching knee to nose if it happens. And then step through in between the thumbs. Runner's lunge, coming onto the fingertips to start with. Look forwards. Back leg straight. Starting to stretch out your left hip flexor. Put the back knee onto the mat. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, sit into half split. Start extending your right knee. I'm keeping left toes tucked under. Lengthening spine. If you need to walk the hands towards the left knee, please do. Otherwise, keep framing the front foot. Inhale, bend the front knee and lift all the way up into your crescent moon. Exhale, frame the front foot, sit into your half split. We're just going to move to stretch into hamstrings and hip flexors. Nice and slowly take a couple more breaths here if you need it. Make sure you can feel the hamstring stretch. Inhale, hip flexor, crescent moon. Bend the front knee, reach up with the fingertips, opening the heart, opening the front of your left hip. Exhale, fingertips on the mat again, sit back into half split. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, bend the front knee, crescent moon. We are going to stay here for a sec. Reach up nice and high whilst you're bending the front knee. And open the chest, interlace the fingers in the back. If you want, you can untuck the back toes if your knee's happy with that. Whilst you're giving a slight back bend, looking up to the ceiling, maybe lifting the hands off of the hips. So you start feeling the stretch in the chest. On your next inhale, look up, reach the arms up. Exhale, sit back into your half split. I'm going to tug the toes under. I just feel a bit safer, but you don't have to. And then sit in your half split for a couple of breaths. See how far you can straighten out your right leg. And on your next inhale, lengthen the spine again. Exhale, fold and hold it for another inhale. And exhale in your own time. Just feel the hamstring stretching. Bend that front knee again, hands flat this time, lift the back knee. Shoot that right leg to the back as you inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. And find your downward dog as you exhale. Just get ready for the other side. Hold your downward dog, hold that chest stretch for one more inhale, one more exhale. And then lift the left leg behind you when you're ready. Left knee to nose 3 times. Exhale as you ripple forwards, touch that knee to the nose. Twice more, make sure that left leg comes high, squeeze the left glutes, we've activated it already, use it. Exhale, knee to nose, try and touch. One more time, reach high with the left heel. And then as you exhale, touch the knee to the nose, hold. And step through in between the thumbs in your own time. Find that runner's lunge. Back leg straight to start with. I'm coming onto fingertips. Long spine. And then pop the back knee down. Sit back into your first half split. Take it slow. Find the positioning of your hands. Don't worry too much about extending all the way out. As long as you feel your left hamstring stretching, you're there. Inhale, bend the front knee, reach up into your crescent moon. Take it slow, but bend that front knee. Feel that slight back bend from the shoulders, not the lower back. Exhale, bring the front foot, sit back into your half split. Maybe take it further. Feel the difference between the two sides. You might not be able to go as far. on this side. You might be more flexible on this side. Twice more, bend that front knee. Crescent moon, reach up. I still have the back toes tucked under, but you can untug them if you feel better. And exhale, half split. Again, you decide where your hands want to be. Try and square your hips as you sit back into your half split. Let's do that one more time. Inhale into your half moon. Sorry, that's your crescent moon. And exhale, sit back. Find that half split and hold. Try and lengthen the spine on your next inhale. Exhale, fold. Really find that hamstring stretch. And then come back into your crescent moon. Let's hold it here. I'm untucking the toes this time. Reach the arms up. And then when you're ready, interlace the fingers in the back. Turn your heart up to the ceiling, knuckles onto the mat. Straight arms, maybe press the heels of your hands together if it's there. And then maybe lift the hands off of your hips if it's there. Hold it here for one more breath. Let's reach up. Inhale, hands on the mat, tuck the back toes, shoot the left leg to the back. Exhale, chaturanga. Take your time here, no rush. If you need to put your knees onto the mat with your chaturanga, if you don't want to leave it there, please feel free to do that. And find your downward dog in your own time. Hold it for one more inhale once you're there. One more exhale. Your next inhale, look to the front. Exhale, step or jump to the front with your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Again, just double check that the big toes are touching. Inhale, flat back, bend knees, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center and release the arms by your side. Inhale into your chair pose. Sit your bum low, squeeze the knees. Just for a split second, lift the toes off so you can feel the weight in your heels. Hold it here. Sitting low, shoulders away from the ears. Reaching those fingertips high. Tucking your tailbone gently so there's no pressure on your lower back. Inhale as you sweep both arms to the back. Exhale, reach the arms up or eye level if your shoulders don't like that. Twice more. Inhale, sweep back. Exhale, lift. Inhale, sweep back. Feel the weight distribution changing as you sweep the arms. Exhale, push back. Stay here. Lift both heels off and squeeze the shoulder blades together into your cactus position. Reach back up. Inhale. Exhale, heels off again. Squeeze the shoulder blades. One more time. Inhale, heels down. Reach up. Exhale, lift the heels. Squeeze the shoulder blades. One more time. Reach up, heels down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, chaturanga, step or jump back, plank position. Pop the knees down if you need to, sink onto your front. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. On your next inhale, lift the right leg straight away, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose just the once. And step that leg through in between the thumbs. Back leg straight, finding that runner's lunge. Look to the front and inhale into your crescent lunge. Back knee off if you can. Reach the arms nice and high. Sink low and hold. Make sure your front knee is in line with the front ankle. I'm going to bend the back leg and pop it onto the mat 3 times. Breathe in as you pop that left knee onto the mat. Breathe out as you straighten it as far as it goes, but you're sinking low into that stance. Breathe in, bend that front back knee, pop it down. Breathe out, straighten as far as it goes. One more time, inhale. And exhale, come back up. Reach high with those fingertips. Inhale, pivot the back knee, back heel onto the mat. Exhale, warrior 2, and sink low. Roll the shoulders back. Make sure you're bending that front knee. I know it's probably quite numb by now. Make sure the crown of your head is above the tailbone, so you're not shifting forwards. Come back to the center. Inhale, reverse, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Twice more. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. One more time. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Side lunge onto your left heel. Extend the right leg. Start sitting over onto the left heel. Try not to go too fast. I need to turn the right foot, and I'm turning the left foot out a tiny little bit. For now, you can rest the left elbow onto the knee, or just push it on the inside of the knee. I'm keeping left heel flat. See how far it goes. Take your time. If you can go all the way down, please do. Make sure your spine stays long. So even if you're sitting down low, try not to round your back. I'd rather you stayed up high. I need a lot of power in that left heel, left leg. Save back. Just for the first round, pop the hands onto the mat. Staying low and sitting onto the right heel very slowly, as if you were sitting over into a side lunge. Once you're in the front, turn the right foot to the front of the mat. Put your left hand in line with your right foot. Lift the left heel off of the mat, so you're back into your lunge position. And then right arm up, easy twist that you know so well by now. So you're back into your lunge in the front of your mat. But we are going to try and stay low when we do this. Once you're in that position, just sink the hips low, straighten that left knee, and keep reaching the right fingertips to the ceiling. Hold it for one more breath and think about the side plank. You can bend that left knee and drop it onto the mat. Or swing that left heel onto the mat and swing that right foot above the left foot and hover it. Still reaching right fingertips to the ceiling. If you want to pop that right foot in front of the left foot, you might have a little bit more strength here. Lift the hips high. And then reach the right fingertips to the front of the mat. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, touch the right knee to the right elbow. Touch and squeeze as you breathe out. Twice more. Inhale as you reach. You stretch on the top. Exhale as you touch and squeeze them together. One more time. Inhale, reach. Hips high. Exhale, touch. Release back into your side plank. Reach the right fingertips to the ceiling. Turn into your high plank. Inhale, prepare for your chaturanga, look forwards. Exhale, sinking through it. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. As soon as you're in your downward dog, we're gonna go for the other side. Lift the left heel, three-legged dog. Left knee to the nose, just the once. Shift forwards. As slow as you can, as controlled as you can, step through. Runner's lunge, back leg straight. Inhale, crescent lunge. Reach the arms up and just double check your stance here. Nice straight body line between tailbone, fingertips, bending front knee, and your left knee is above the left ankle. Popping the back knee onto the mat. Drop it down, inhale. Exhale, lift back up. Make sure the shoulders are away from the ears. Lift back up. Try and stay low in that stance. So it's literally just bending the back leg and straightening the back leg. Keep bending that left knee if you can. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Find your position. Hold it for one more breath. Still bending the front knee. And then one more inhale as you reach high with the fingertips. Pivot the back heel onto the mat. Warrior two. Settle into your stance. Left knees pointing to the front, looking over your left fingertips. Open the chest. Tucking tailbone under. 3 times. We're going to reverse, but keep bending the front knee. Inhale, reach the left fingertips up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. One more time, inhale. Exhale, hold. And sit into your side lunge onto the right heel. It's a relief on your left thigh. Take your time with the first one. Replace those feet however they need to go. Have the right elbow on the right knee or the inside of the right knee. Strong spine, straight spine. And sit as low as you can. Taking your time, making sure your right heel stays flat, because we'll need that power in the next few rounds. Hands on the mat, trying to stay low as you sit your bum over to your left heel. Once you're in the front, turn the left foot to the front of the mat. Right hand in line with the left foot. Lift the right heel and find your easy twist. Left fingertips to the ceiling. Settle into that twist in the back. That's stretching the right hip flexor. Bend that left knee and pivot your armpit, your left ribcage to the ceiling. Think about your side plank. You can drop that right knee onto the mat if you want. Or just pivot your right heel to the side and then sweep that left leg back. Find that side plank. Hover that top foot if you can. Or just place it in front of the right foot. Long stretch on the top. Reach the left fingertips to the front of the mat. Big inhale. Exhale, knee to the elbow. Squeeze them together. Not just a touch, it's a squeeze. Inhale, reach. Twice more. Exhale, touch. My right arm is shaking. My right core is burning. The obliques, one more time. Touch and squeeze. Push back into your side plank. Hover that foot, left fingertips to the ceiling. Turn into your high plank. Inhale, get ready for your chaturanga. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. One more inhale. One more exhale as you press your chest and your sternum to the mat. Look forward, step or jump to the front of the mat, feet together. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Stretching into those hamstrings, you should be nice and warm. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach up on the top. Exhale, into the heart center. Release the arms. Just take a couple of breaths. We're going to do exactly the same without the repetitions. One of everything, but going through it quickly. Just holding everything for one breath. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga in your own time. I jump, I sink at the same time with the same exhale. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. As soon as you're there, right leg up in the air. Three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, right knee to nose. And step through straight away, runner's lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, drop the back knee onto the mat. Inhale, lift that back leg. Exhale, pivot into warrior two. Inhale, reverse, flip that front palm, reach the right fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, sit onto your left heel, side lunge. Exhale, sink low, but make sure there is strength in it, because straight away you're going to stay low and sit over to your right heel, straight into your easy twist. So left hand down, right toes out pointing to the front, right fingertips to the ceiling. Find the stance. Side plank. Inhale, push that right foot back. I'm on the outside edge of the left foot. Exhale as you find it. Inhale, stretch on the top, lift the hip higher. Exhale, elbow to knee, just the once. Inhale, find that side plank. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, prepare for your chaturanga. Exhale, sink through it. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. One side is done. When you're there, left leg up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through straight away. Inhale, crescent lunge. Arms up. Exhale, right knee drops onto the mat. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, warrior two. Open here. Inhale, reverse, left fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, back to your warrior two. Inhale, start sitting onto the right heel. Make sure your right heel stays flat. Exhale, sink as low as it goes. It doesn't matter as long as you feel the stretch, you're there. Inhale, stay low, sit over to the left heel. Right hand on the mat, easy twist. Lift the left fingertips to the ceiling. Find your side plank. Pivot onto the right foot. Sweep that left leg back. Find your side plank. Inhale, stretch on the top, long reach with the left fingertips. Exhale, touch and take your time to squeeze. Back into your side plank. Inhale as you look up. Exhale, high plank. We're going to leave out that extra breath next time. Inhale, look forwards to prepare. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Hold it here. Just take a couple of breaths. On your next inhale, look forwards. Lift your heels. Step or jump to the front of the mat. Feet hip distance this time as you exhale. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to heart center. I'm going to face you. I'm going to mirror you. Turn your left knee out and just press your left heel against your right calf. Nice and upright, and start feeling your glutes as you're opening the hips. The balance is going to come from the glutes. Once you've got that, making sure you're pushing the heel into the thigh, thigh into the heel, work your way up onto calf or the inner thigh. Reach down if you need to. Wherever you are, you should feel the knee goes out to the side and you're squeezing both bum cheeks. Nice and upright. Find your balance, hold on to something if you need to, or keep that left foot on the mat. Reach up. The more you squeeze your glutes, the more upright you will be, the more core you will find, the easier it will be. If it's there, lean over to your left. You don't have to. So you're going to come into a nice banana shape. Come back to center. Release that left knee to the front. Release the foot off. And push that left heel back into warrior three. I'm keeping the fingertips together still, and reaching the fingertips to the front of the mat. Squaring hips. Left hip is in line with your right hip. Lift the left heel higher. Feel the work in the left glute. Slowly start standing back up where you came from. So you're coming to that stalk. Your left arm comes out to your left. Bring it to the front, eye level. Your right arm is going to cross on top of it, coming into an eagle arm pose. Above the elbows if you can, and carry on tangling your arms up. If you can, meet the palms and put the palms together. And that's going to play with your balance a lot, because you're actually covering your drishti, your focus point. If you can, cross your left thigh over the right thigh, coming into an eagle pose with your thigh as well. If you can, wrap that left foot over your right calf. Once you're there, sit down nice and low. If you feel that you want to keep that left foot on the mat, that is absolutely fine. So find that focus point, find your balance. If you want, lean forwards. Just for a breath or two, and then straighten your spine. Keep sitting your bum low, and then lift the fingertips to the ceiling. So you're going to stretch the back of your shoulders. And then stand all the way back up. Lift the left knee into the chest. Untangle the arms, reach them up. Big inhale, exhale, come into your standing position. Walk your feet out, roll the shoulders back. I'm going to do the same on the other side. I'm going to face you again. So your right knee turns out, switching on glutes, nice and upright. Start working your foot up onto the calf, Inner thigh, I'm leaving out the knee. Make sure you press the heel into the thigh, thigh into the heel. So it's a two-way press. Clench the glutes, let the hips open, arms up. And find a balance. Again, find that focus point. And lean over to your right if it's there. If not, just stay upright. Slowly come back, release the right knee to the front. Over that foot. Push back into warrior 3. Find a balance. Pushing right heel to the back. Nice and slow. Long line on the top. Drawing belly button into your lumbar spine. Hold it for one more breath. Stand back up, lift the right knee up. Bring the right arm to the side, to your right, bring it to the front. Dropping left elbow on top of the right biceps. Carry on tangling them together, maybe meet the palms. Right thigh comes onto the left thigh. You can put that left foot around your right ankle, right foot around the left ankle if you can. Sit your bum low. Maybe hinge from the hips if you want to lean forwards. And then straighten the spine, keep sitting low. And then push the fingertips towards the ceiling, feeling the back of your shoulders. One more breath. And then stand back up, release the arms up, release the legs down. Feet together, make sure there is space in front of the mat, in front of the feet. Roll the shoulders back, we're going to do the same flow that you've already done. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward, fold. Inhale into your chair pose. Reach the arms up, that's what I left out in the previous round. Inhale, sweep the arms behind you. Exhale, reach up. Inhale, lift the heels, squeeze the shoulder blades together, cactus. Exhale. Inhale, reach up, heels down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga in your own time with the same breath. I'm jumping back, I'm sinking down. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. And exhale, find your downward dog. As soon as you're there, right leg up, inhale. Right knee to the nose, exhale, and step through with the same breath. Inhale, arms up, crescent lunge. Exhale, pop the back knee onto the mat. Inhale, lift the back knee. Exhale, warrior 2, pivot the back heel onto the mat. Inhale, right fingertips up, reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, sit into the left heel, side lunge. Exhale, settle into the low lunge, however low that is. Stay low, fingertips on the mat if you want, or just sit over. Exhale, find that easy twist, right fingertips to the ceiling. On your next inhale, sweep the right leg back, side plank. Exhale, hover. Inhale, stretch on the top, lift the hips high. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, find your side plank. Exhale, chaturanga straight away. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. As soon as you're there, we're going for the other side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through straight away. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms up. Exhale, pop the back knee onto the mat. Inhale, lift it up, off. Exhale, warrior 2. Sink low. Inhale, left fingertips up, reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, side lunge onto the right heel. Exhale, sink. Inhale, start sitting over to the left foot. Exhale, right hand down, left fingertips up. Easy twist. Inhale, sweep that left leg back. Exhale, find a side plank. Inhale, stretch on the top. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Sink through it or leave it out. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Hold it for 3 breaths. In through the nose, out through the nose as much as you can. Bringing down the heart rate. Finding the stretch in the chest. Arms straight, elbows pointing down. Shoulders away from the ears. Maybe drop the heels closer to the mat, but feel the sternum dropping. Make sure your neck is relaxed. Drop the knees onto the mat. Push your feet to one side, bum the other way. Sit on your bum, scooching forwards. Sitting into your V-sit, let's find a boat pose just for fun. Rolling the shoulders back, scooping the tummy, and then maybe lifting one leg, other leg, and then maybe extending if it's there. If not, keep the feet flat. Hold it for 3 breaths. I've got feet together. Tummy nice and engaged. Any back pain, pop those feet onto the mat. Lowering the lower back onto the mat. Holding your low boat just for a breath. Or your dish hold as you know it. Bring the knees into your chest. Feet on the mat. Hands by your side. Lifting up into your shoulder bridge again. Just the one squeeze on the top. I'm going to tug the shoulder blades under, interlacing fingers under the hips. And lifting up into that high shoulder bridge. Good time to go for your wheel if you know it. Wherever you are, engage your glutes, give them a squeeze. Give them a little tilt. Feel that you're opening the front of your shoulders, chin is off your chest. Try and draw your shoulder blades together so you feel the opening in the collarbone. And then release the fingertips, release the shoulder blades, and then bring the bum all the way down. Bring the knees into your chest. You can stay here if you want, but we are going to bend the spine the other way. So instead of a back extension, we are actually going to bend your spine the other way, hand on the mat. You either gain the momentum and just roll over, trying to go as far as you want, or use momentum. Wherever you are, you might want to start with the hands on the hips and then see how far you go. Try not to choke yourself. Make sure there is no tension on your lower back. If you can do the plow pose, flex the feet, maybe open the feet about hip distance or wider, and try and touch the toes onto the mat. But again, if you can't breathe, you might need to drop your hips and wait for the hamstrings to lengthen at some point. So make sure you can take long breaths in, long breaths out. Hands flat on the mat. Draw the legs together. Draw the belly button in and slowly bring the spine down vertebra by vertebra. So you're using those stomach muscles as you're coming down. Once the tailbone is on the mat, hold onto your right hamstring, your right thigh. Let the left foot drop onto the mat. Let's start stretching into your hamstrings. If you've got a strap or a towel, feel free to use it around your right foot. Reach as high as you wish. If you've got a big toe pose, first 2 fingers on the right hand, wrapping around the big toe on the right side or on the right foot. Again, that's an option. Make sure you can relax your head and shoulders onto the mat. If you can, close your eyes so you can bring down that heart rate. You can focus on the exhalation. That's when you want to lengthen the muscle. That's when you want to relax into it. And then bring that right heel across the left thigh for a glute stretch. You can always just push that right knee away from you. Or grab that left thigh. Bring it towards you. Again, head and shoulders are going on the mat. Feel free to close your eyes so you can lengthen those breaths. And your heart rate is coming down even further. And slide the knees together, right thigh on top of the left thigh. Arms in a T and bringing both knees over to your right for a spinal twist. So your right calf is pulling your left knee over, whilst your left shoulders are staying flat on the mat. You might prefer it the other way, and that is okay. Just try it the other way. And slowly come back to center. Starting from the hamstring stretch on the other side, untangle the legs. Right leg long, left leg up. Use your towel, use your strap, your band. Or peace fingers to the big toe. Make sure your spine can stay long. The tailbone is long and heavy on the mat. Your head and shoulders are flat on the mat. A few deep breaths. Trying to lengthen the out breath. Left heel on the right thigh for a glute stretch, bend that right knee. You can reach for the right thigh straight away if it feels good. Send the head and shoulders onto the mat. A few deep breaths while you're pulling the right thigh in. Feeling the left glute stretching. And for your spinal twist, left thigh on the right thigh. Arms in a T, bring both knees over to your left. Just make sure you do the other side so you stretch out the lumbar spine the other way. Think about that right shoulder blade while both of them staying flat really. And slowly come back to center. Bring both knees into your chest one last time. Massage your low back. And then roll onto your side, and in your own time, sit up slowly. Coming into that seated position. Shoulders back, away from the ears. And then you get the shoulder one way, loosening your neck. Giving it a nice stretch. And the other way. And then roll your chin onto the chest and all the way around. Make sure you're keeping those shoulders relaxed and heavy. Other way. Going all the way around. And then once you've done that, lift your chin and finish it off. Reach up. Take a big inhale. Long stretch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Namaste, everyone. Well done, guys. Thank you very much.